And this is Jocelyn. She's my third-year mentee. So Luke has lent her that piece, and she's going to garden over there. She sells at market.
Okay.
Look, Jocelyn, your area here is much easier to work. There's hardly any grass in here. We made it 14 foot wide, and we extended it up this way a little bit. So there's a nice piece here for you. So this is my new garden, and it's almost all planted. This side over here, I have invited my third-year mentee, Jocelyn Apps from Yellowknife Urban Farm, to garden here. So she's got like 6 beds here, and then I have 5, 6 over there. So it's kind of fun, and yeah, we'll be growing some really great stuff here.
So what's it like being a mentee?
It's a big learning curve. Yeah. So I had no idea about like how to start a business. So that whole process is not necessarily very straightforward. I had known that I'd wanted to start my own business. I just wasn't quite sure what that was. It's also not a very like cheap, you know, there's a cost up front for everything. Something new is always like scary, right? Especially when it's like there's a financial risk involved. Like I said, I'm like a nurse. I could be like stable income, but I mean, where's the excitement in that?
And then she's turned her entire backyard into an urban farm. Her business is called Yellowknife Urban Farm. So she's also got chickens.
And like I said, like land access, like this is by far the biggest piece of land I'm working on. Like I have other pieces that are like 100 square feet, if that. You know, that's a lot of work for a really tiny piece of land, and I've had a lot of failures, but I guess like you learn from failing, right? You gotta try, and that's how you learn, and you adjust and you change. And maybe your business model changes a bit as well. And a lot of this actually stemmed because I'm just like incredibly concerned about climate change and how quickly it's happening and what that means for my kids. And so my hope, of course, is that they kind of just learn through exposure that these are like normal things and what hard work looks like, and hopefully they take something home with them at the end of the day. 4, 9, and 12. Yeah, all boys. So whenever they say, where's mom? I'm in the garden. What happens one year might be totally different the next, and you can't just like not look after it and expect it to do okay. Especially if your goal is like to have it be financially viable. You can't just like, you wouldn't just leave your job and expect it to be okay. But I've been gardening for a long time. It just kind of fell into place to dive in, I guess.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that's nice.
That is just so pretty.
There was one I couldn't get seeds for this year. It's called Candy Crush. You seen that one? It's
No.
green on the outside and then purple on the inside. It's not ornamental, it's edible. They of course sold it as seeds.
Purple on the inside?
Yeah, I'll have to send you a picture of it. It's really cool. It's really pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
It was also really great to share the garden with Jocelyn. That she'd come out here, and then my son would come out and help her do weeding, and to even take the next steps of doing even more than we ever did before. So, well, it's been super fantastic.